Yeah, some real fucked up shit. My bad for cursing. But some real effed up. I'm talking about real effed up type of town. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, this Center Third. Oh yeah, trapped in the closet, huh? Trapped in the closet, huh? You have to understand something. You have to understand something. I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think so, you guys. I don't think so. You have to understand something here. Trapped in the home. Say they on that type of ground with motherfuckers trapped in the home. You gotta understand something here. I don't think so, you guys. I don't think so. I don't think so. You know, when you uh 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 no. Trapped in the closet, G. Trapped in the closet, and then you wonder why, motherfuckers, and so you gotta understand, like, no, what it really is just you need to understand something bad's gonna happen. Something bad gonna happen. I'm telling you, you need to understand, like, trapped in the closet, folks. That's how you feel. That's how you really feel, though. Trapped in the closet. That's how motherfucker. That's how motherfucker really feel. That's how motherfucker really feel, like trapped in the closet. Oh yeah, this, that, third. That's how motherfucker really feel, like trapped in the, that's how motherfucker really feel, trapped in the closet. You gotta understand something bad is going to happen. Something bad is going to happen. All type of stuff. Oh yeah, this is that third. No, you motherfuckers need to understand. Motherfuckers need to understand what has really happened. All type of stuff. Oh yeah, hell no, hell no. When I tell you, I'm flabbergasted, man, I mean it. You know what I'm saying? Like, hell no. Hell no. You go ahead and you have to understand something here. All type of stuff. Oh, yeah, this is and a third. No, you need to understand. You need to understand what motherfuckers need to understand. Motherfuckers need to understand what has happened for years. For years. For years. Oh, yeah, this, that, third. Oh, yeah, Trapped in the closet, though. Trapped in the closet, that's how motherfuckers feel. Trapped in the closet, though. It's more stuff, like, you have to understand. That's why, like, things are the way that they are. Because you need to understand, like, certain people, you need to understand, like, backhands are, like, you need to understand, like, backhands, balled up fists and different things like that. It's more stuff, like, you need to understand, like, that type of shit though. You need to understand, like, because what it really is a motherfucker really just mad because of something. And so when you mad because for years, I'm talking about when you mad because I'm with a certain someone. It's more stuff, like, it's very strange and different things. And so you need to understand, like, that's how motherfuckers feel trapped in the closet though. Trapped in the closet. It's more stuff, like, never been in the closet about anything. Never been in the closet about anything. And so now motherfucker feels some type of way about certain things. It's more stuff like, nah, you just really mad because you not too sure how, you arrived in a place. And so now you want to, get the bickering and this is that a third of a motherfucker. But what it really is what a motherfucker, attempted to say to me. And so it's more stuff like you can go ahead and get the slapping the fuck out of those one by one. And so you just need to understand, because, when you feel like you can get on that type of time with me, like, oh yeah, this, that, third, it's more stuff like you go ahead and get the, slapping those. Because you need to understand, like, that, that's how motherfucker feel. That's how motherfucker feel. Trapped in the closet though. And so you gotta understand, like, hell no. Hell no. And I'm gonna fight for me. I wouldn't give a fuck what a motherfucker was talking about, oh yeah, this, that, third. I'm gonna fight for me. I wouldn't give a fuck what a motherfucker was talking about, like, oh yeah, this. I'm gonna fight for me. Because guess what? For years. Oh yeah, this, that, third. You need to understand, I'm talking about for years. Oh, you can't stop me from being with you. Oh hell no, you need to understand something here. I can't. Like, and so people, you know, people need to understand, like, I can't. And so, you know, because when you on that type of time, oh yeah, you can't stop me from being with you. This, that. All because I'm with a certain person. All because I'm with a certain somebody. I would have lied to you. All type of stuff. Oh yeah, this, that, third. All type of stuff. Oh yeah, why you with that? This, that. All because I'm with a certain someone. And so it's on some strange type of time with me. You need to understand. Oh yeah, this, that. No, you need to understand. You can get the slapping those one by one. You can get the slapping those. You can continue to slap those. You can continue to slap those until, you know, time is in order. You can continue to slap those. You can continue to slap those until things are out of order. You can continue to slap those until time is in order, things is out of order, things is, you know, every which way. Because you need to understand, hell no. You know, that type of thing, when you on that type of time with me, it's like a motherfucker trying to take over my body or something. It's like a motherfucker is trying to literally, like, you know, be on some like, you know, very in conclusional time. And so you need to understand, like, you know, what it really is people aren't aware of certain things. And so people need to be aware that, you know, those people are out here. Like, those people are out here, you know. And so you need to understand, like, you know, all them people from, oh yeah, those people are literally out here. Those people are literally out here. And so people need to understand that type of thing really happens to motherfuckers. Oh yeah, this and the third, all type of shit. Oh yeah, you can continue to slap those. I wouldn't care where they end up. Oh yeah, this is and the third. You can continue to slap those, this, that, third. Cause guess what? When a motherfucker sees what it really is like, you know, when you see somebody, you know, different than, you know, how they was, it's more stuff like, oh yeah, you know. And so you tend to, you know, get on some like strange ass type of time with people. And so you need to understand something bad will happen to you. I wouldn't give a fuck who you were. You need to understand something bad will happen to you. Because you need to understand, like, I wouldn't give a fuck. I wouldn't give a fuck if a motherfucker, that motherfucker gonna get up and get to walking around here. I'm not gonna go and be like, oh yeah, you know, go do this, that, third. You need to understand people have their own like walks of life. You don't get on no strange ass type of time with a motherfucker just because you know, oh yeah, this is that and third. All type of shit. So like I said, those people are out here. You need to understand. She flying her ass to she's sitting up there flying her ass to a car to make it to him. And so you need to understand that those motherfuckers are literally out here trying, oh yeah, this and a third motherfuckers. And so it's more stuff like you continue to smack those. Because motherfuckers don't understand. Motherfuckers don't understand because guess what? What it really is, it's like you have to understand that, you know, you don't be on no strange ass type of time with a motherfucker that's simply like, you know. And so you just need to understand, you really just feel some type of way because what was said to you. You really just feel some type of way because you just feel some type of way. You feel some type of way because, you know, you have feelings for someone. It's more stuff like, no, you just need to understand, like, I can. You need to understand, like, you know, all this other type of stuff, you know, it's more stuff like, you know, I'm not too sure what has happened, but I'm telling you, it's more stuff like people need to be aware. You know, that type of stuff is really happening out here. That type of stuff is really happening to where, you know, these different these different fonded human beings literally have latched themselves to motherfuckers in different sectors. You need to understand, I'm going to continue to smack those. I wouldn't care where a motherfucker was from, because you need to understand that, you know, being on that type of time with me, you need to understand, like, hell no, trapped in the closet. That's how a motherfucker feel. All because the motherfucker was, moving different. All because the motherfucker was moving different. And so it's more so of like, no, you just feel some type of way, because I'm not gonna allow you to mental abuse me in the way that you feel like you feel like you can, because it's more so of like you can't, because you need to understand something bad will happen to you. And so you need to understand, like, to move, because what it really is like, what it really is like a motherfucker feeling like, like some type of, like, it's what I said. And so when you on that type of time, oh yeah, this is in the third with motherfuckers, oh yeah, it's like, you need to understand, like, all type of stuff, oh yeah, all type of stuff, oh yeah, this, that, third. You need to understand, like, something horrid is going to happen, and it needs to come, it needs to be stopped, is what it needs to be stopped, because it's more stuff like. And so you need to understand that, when you on that type of time with somebody, you need to understand, like, I can hear what a motherfucker saying. I can hear those. I can literally hear them. All type of stuff. Oh yeah, this is in a third about a motherfucker. Oh yeah, this is this. It's more stuff like I can hear what those are saying. And so you have to understand that is, because it's more stuff like what I said. It's more stuff like it's from a very evil place. Oh yeah, this and the third, all type of stuff. And so you need to understand, because what it really is, hey, because guess what, when you on that type of time, you have to understand something here. You have to understand. You have to just because certain things, it's more stuff like hell no, it's not her. And so you gotta understand, like, it's not. And so it's more stuff like you just need to understand to, what I'm not gonna do. What I'm not gonna do is that. What I'm not gonna do is that. I can't. I can't. I can't. Okay. All the different hell no, I can't. Because guess what? And so you have to understand, when you on that type of time, oh yeah, this and that third, it's more stuff like, you have to understand something horrid is going to happen in numbers, because you need to understand, like, trapped in a closet, that's how a motherfucker feel. That's how a motherfucker feel, like I want, because you need to understand, like, those type of words and things like that. Those type of words exist out here. And so you need to understand, like, that if that's how a motherfucker feeling, you need to understand something horrible is going to happen. I wouldn't care what those was talking about, because guess what? And it's when I tell you that motherfucker has took it to the extreme with me. Oh yeah, this is in the third. Oh yeah, this is in the third. No, what it really is when people hear the truth and different things like that, the truth tends to follow you around the house. And so now motherfuckers, oh yeah, this is in the third. Now motherfuckers like, oh, you're lying. No, what it really is like, when the truth is said, the truth tends to follow you around the house, and you get like a discerning spirit of some type of lost soul or something. And so you need to understand, no, it's just people don't really understand what has really happened. And so when you oh yeah, this a third more stuff, like, no, you just need to understand, like, when the truth is said out somebody's mouth, it's more stuff like those type of entities, that it's more stuff like, yeah, You know, oh yeah, this, that, the third, but you need to understand, yeah. And so you need to understand, you continue to smack those, as in, you know, verbally. You continue to verbally smack those, because it's more stuff like, you know, when you feel like you could get on that type of time with me, oh yeah, this, that, third, and you really not understanding the full, you know, uh, syncrecy of things, to where, oh yeah, this is in a third, to all type of shit. So you need to understand, like, you need to understand it's more stuff like what I said, because you know, when when feelings is involved in different things like that, you gotta understand, like, you know, it's not gonna be good. It's not gonna be like, oh yeah, you know, it's not gonna be good, you know. And so it's more stuff like, you just need to understand, like, you know, something needs to be done, because it's more stuff like, all type of stuff is said to me, all type of stuff. Oh yeah, this and the third, uh, all type of stuff. And so it's more stuff like, you know, when feelings are involved, it's more stuff like, you know, something needs to be done, because you gotta understand, like, you know, that's a sector. And so, you know, when you on that type of time with motherfuckers like, oh yeah, this that third, no, you just need to understand that you are not aware. And so it's more stuff like, be aware, you know, be aware of what has really happened. Because, you know, well, you looking at grandma like, oh yeah, this is on the third, that's granny now. It's more stuff like, when you getting acquainted with different things, it's more stuff like, no, you just need to understand, you know, something happened a long time ago. And so you looking at a motherfucker, you know, like, what in the hell? It's like, it's more stuff like what I said. And so when you not too sure of different things, oh yeah, this, that, third, no, you just need to understand that, you know, that's what I do to you. I would literally wrap your ass up. I would literally, like, wrap you up to, like, you know, a place to where, you know, it's unfathomable. You unfathomable. You know, oh yeah, this is in the third, because you need to understand that something already happened there. And so people feel like it's okay for that type of thing to still, you know, be in that place of existence. People feel like it's okay. It's myself like, no, you need to understand, it's not okay. It's not okay. You need to understand something has happened. Like, oh yeah, this and third. It's not okay for Granny to still be right there. And so you just need to understand what has really happened. You need to understand, oh yeah, this is on the third, oh yeah, this. No, what it really is, it's like, you know, when you lose someone, it's more stuff like those feelings literally, it's like, you know, those feelings literally pass along with them. So that's why when you lose someone, you go to the gravesite and you give affirmations to the soul. You don't sit there, you know, and, oh yeah, F you, I ain't gonna ever, you know, you don't get on no stranger type of time like that, because you need to understand that type of thing really happened to someone. That type of thing really happened to someone. It's more stuff like, you don't get on no strange type of time like that. You don't go to no gravesite and get on no strange. Oh yeah, you know, you could go ahead and throwing, you know, all type of glasses and things at the like a motherfucker ain't nothing. Like a motherfucker is nothing. And so you need to understand, when you go to the gravesite, you speak affirmations into that gravesite. I wouldn't care what a motherfucker was talking about that's around in the vicinity, at the funeral, whatever, celebration of life. It's more stuff like, you say affirmations to that body. You don't get on no strange type of time. I wouldn't care if you was in your feelings or what. You need to understand to say affirmations to that body. Oh yeah, this is in the third, because it's more stuff like, you know, you just need to understand. You just need to understand that, you know, to be attentive to your surroundings, because, you know, that type of thing really happened. That type of thing really happened. Oh yeah, this is in the third, so motherfucker at that grave site. Oh yeah, this is this. Oh yeah. Oh, this is the And so you need to understand. Like, you know, it's more so of like, all I'm gonna say is that, you know, breathe, calm down, but you have to understand, like, I'm going to verbally smack those. I wouldn't care because you need to understand, like, that doesn't feel good to a motherfucker. Oh yeah, no, you need to understand that stuff don't feel good to people. And so you just need to understand, like, be attentive to your surroundings and different things. These people losing people left or right, all type of stuff. Oh yeah, this is a third. Hey, throwing the oh man, I'm gonna be alright. No, you need to understand to speak affirmations into that body. When this that third, you speak affirmations into this that third. You might not be, this that third, but I'm still out here. I love you. This is this. So you need to understand to speak affirmations and go see that body, because you need to understand, like, people I'm talking about liars, all type of stuff. Oh yeah, this is in the third, and you really not understanding that those type of feelings literally travel, all type of shit. Oh yeah, this is that third. Oh yeah, no, hell no. What it really is a motherfucker. A motherfucker is literally jealous of a motherfucker was literally jealous of our relationship, and so a motherfucker feels some type of way because I just simply said, and it's more so of, like, on this type of time with motherfuckers, all because a motherfucker said the F word.